What's going on, great people? It's 18 here, and today we will talk about the Necropolis dungeon. So, to start, let's try maybe B7. Well, guys, so here I was just testing if Mara works or not, and it works. Like all the skills that prevent the boss from reviving still work, okay? So, Raki or Mara or whatever, they still work. Anyway, now let's check how we will do this. Well, we will need here multi-hit skills. So I have already Rune that has 4 hits on her third skill and 3 hits on her second, but she's not maxed, so the cooldown isn't really the best, like 5 turns. But when she's maxed, she will have less cooldown, which is really good against the Necropolis dungeon, okay? So we will take Rune. I will check the leader skill later, because I still don't know which one I will use. For example, Lisa, I just 6-starred her. As you see, she doesn't have the best runes at all. I just gave her random runes just to be able to do this, like to test if this will work or not. She has no skill ups at all, as you see. But anyway, Lisa is so good here because of her search skill, because she takes 3 allies to attack with her, which means at least 3 hits if your units have a single target attack, okay? Here already she has two hits from the first skill, so she's really so useful here. The second skill isn't really useful at all because, you know, we can buff the attack bar, and the boss already doesn't have buffs, so it might be useful on like the rounds before the boss, if they have this like the golems have the immunity and the defense on any of the stages, but mainly it's not the second skill isn't useful at all, okay? And there is Stella. Stella third skill hit up to 7 times according to the attack speed, okay? As you see, I just 5-starred her to test this, if it will work or not. I gave her random runes and she has 150 speed, so she hit up to 3 or 4 turns, okay? Like 3 or 4 times. The second skill also hit 2 times, and the cooldown here is 6. When she's maxed, it goes to 4 turns, and here it goes to 3 turns. So the rate of cooldown is really good, okay? So we will use Stella here, and now we need a healer, so we can use Shasun, for example. We can use Shasun because she has enough heals. I wanted to use Bella for the armor debuff, but Shasun is okay. And since we have many multi attacks, we can use 1 DPS here. So maybe let's use Sigma as leader, because he's the only one able to lead this, and we get Tran here, okay? I wanted to have a speed leader for Stella to hit more, but like we are just testing this, and already they don't have good runes. Like only Shasun and Sigma have good runes. All the other 3 units are like they have really crap runes, so it's just for the test, okay? Now let's go and try to hit those guys until we reach the boss and see how it goes. Wow, I didn't expect them to kill, but that's so good. Normally here Stella can armor debuff, so if she has good accuracy and she has the first skill maxed, she will be really good as armor debuffer. But now she sucks so hard, as you see, because like her accuracy is 40% and the skill isn't even maxed, and like 25% chance to armor debuff is really low. But when she's maxed, she has really higher chance. Anyway, let's now finish this and see the middle boss. It's the fire leech. Okay, so we can reduce his attack bar and put this brand to deal more damage on him. Oh, that damage wasn't good. This one was good. So as you see, Stella didn't armor the buff a single time. Yeah, but I believe when she's maxed, she will be really good for this run, because I guess that like Come to Us started to do those units. Like I don't think that they out of nowhere they started to think about this boss. So I guess they prepared for this boss from a long time, and they gave us some units. For example, Lapis, they gave a free unit to everyone, and everyone didn't know why they gave this. So I believe this Lapis was mainly for like a sign that you should do multi-hits for this boss, and they gave us like everyone a free unit to lead us to the right path. Okay, so here let's check this. I believe it will do 3. Oh, only 2. Now if we do this, we took the shield away, and now I will use this one. Normally I should save it, but if I can dot him, so I will. Oh, resistance. I wanted to dot him, but as I told you, Rune doesn't really have good runes, so she doesn't have the best accuracy. Now we can start using this one to make damage on him. That's good. You see, the damage is really good here. And I won't buff myself now, or well, I will buff myself because I know Sigma will move and do this. You see? Now I can use this one. I know that I won't be putting the brand, but I want to remove the shield from him. And now, oh, she procced violent, so that's good. And now we can still hit him again with the armor debuff. So we took the first life, and now Rune revenged, and we will. Oh, Sigma didn't have the right time to do this. So here I won't use the third skill because it's pointless to. You see, it decreases the attack bar and it stuns, and already I can't decrease the attack bar of the boss, or I can't stun them. So it's better to leave the skill when he moves, because he's already close to move. So I will save it and hit with the first skill. This way, when he puts his shield on, I will be able to remove it. And now for sure he will take Sigma. Okay, because the units that the boss takes is the one that did the most damage to the boss after the shield detonating. So you saw already that Sigma took almost 60% of his HP. So for sure he will always be taking Sigma because he's the highest DPS here. And your DPS should be so squishy, because imagine if it's Theomars, you would never be able to kill him because of his endure buff. Okay, I will I'll give some more details after we finish this run. Let's remove this shield. Okay, we can use this one to remove the shield, and now Sigma will be able to hit hard. You see? So we did B7 for sure. This team can't auto it. I'm not sure, like I didn't try if it can auto or not, but I believe with those crappier units it can auto B7, and even if it's autoing B7, it's not worth the time, and it's better to farm giants or dragons for now until we figure out the right teams that really can solo it. Okay, so now let's go here and talk about some useful monsters that might be really good for this dungeon. Okay, here the best unit that I saw really useful is Shiva, the Fire Nine Tails Fox, because you see this skill attacks the enemy 5 times with a ball of light, recovered 50% of the damage dealt, and leaves a brand effect on the enemy. Okay, so this skill is almost a mix of second and third skill of Stella. She hits up to 5 times, and they are guaranteed, so you don't need speed or anything, because you know for sure there is a limit of speed for the boss, and I'm still not sure if the limit of speed of the boss will force Stella to do lower than 7 hits or not. Okay, but Shiva is she has guaranteed 5 hits, and she still recovers HP, so that's good if she hits the boss himself with this. I believe Shiva can be on an auto team for this, because she does really good damage and she has this skill. Okay, the first skill also, the basic attack, hits 3 times. Okay, so imagine if you have Shiva and let's say someone that hits 3 times, Lapis for example, and Lisa, and you choose Lisa to, like, the third skill of Lisa, you will have 3 turns from Shiva and 3 turns from Lapis. That's already 6 turns, and the hit from Lisa, that's the 7 stacks of the shield. So one skill of Lisa will remove the shield immediately because you got, like, you paired her with Shiva, for example. Okay, and for sure this skill is almost useless for the boss. Okay, because you can't put him to sleep or stun for sure. Let's check Stella again real quick. Okay, here it's 7 hits according to the attack speed and 2 hits here, so it's really good. You might see that the cooldown is really high here because it's 6 turns, but when she's maxed, like, let's check her here, you see it's 6 turns, but when she's maxed she will be 4 turns, so you will have 7 hits or 6 hits according to the attack speed each 4 turns. I'm not sure if she can go the 7 hits yet, but I will have to test this and I will let you know later when I get her good runes. Okay, I'm just waiting for the rune removal day, and I will update you by this. Let's talk about this unit also. Where is her? Rank? Can you see a rank? Oh, I believe you do, but no, she's here. So her first skill is like Shiva also, 3 turns, 3 hits on first, like on basic attack, and here she recovers HP and does some damage. So this skill is more useful than Shiva for sure, second skill, but here she doesn't attack 5 times, okay, but she, like, decreases attack speed, attack power, and the defense. So she puts really too much debuffs on the boss. So imagine, for example, like, for sure you will have to synchronize the speed of your team to be able to do this. So let's say you have Lapis, for example, to hit 3 times. Okay, so you will have Lapis like with speed lower than Arank. So Lapis will move, and then one other unit will move once, which means that now you removed 4 stacks of the boss. So if Arank come and does the 3 turns here and procs Violent, she will do the sweet talk and then debuff the boss with attack speed, attack power, and defense debuff, which is really good. Okay, and I believe also that Arank can be one of the units that go on auto team, but, like, there is nothing sure yet, because I believe that already Come To Us will like nerf this boss if everyone keeps talking, like, complaining about it, because, like, it's really too hard to figure out for now the auto team for B10, because I've seen many people stucking, like, they can't even pass B7 and they have really good units and they are all level 40. Okay, we have to charge the phone. Anyway, let's check Orochi from here. Okay, this skill also, as you see, 6 hits and they still leave dots. So let's say if the boss is left with 3 stacks and you hit this one, that's 6 turns, like 6 dots. 3 will be removed by the 3 stacks left for the boss, like the shield of the boss, and then 3 other hits will still hit the boss, so you might leave 1 or 2 dots at least on the boss from this. Okay, but the problem about Orochi is that, like, his cooldown is 4 turns just like Stella, but here it's only one hit, and same here. The difference between him and Lapis is that between him and Stella is that here she hits 2 times, so she still have better, like, more hits than him. Okay, let's talk about the bombers. Like, I believe something like this, like Sierra, for example, or let's say Malaka. Where is Malaka? Like, here you see it's 3 hits. Malaka, this first skill still also does 3 hits. Okay, I don't think that the bombers will be able to be on an auto team, but you can use this to pass the stage you are stuck at. Like, if you are stuck at B8, for example, or something like this, you can use also one of your bombers to do this. Like, if you have Sierra and Malaka and Taurus, for example, you can use this team to remove the shield of the boss and then put bombs from the 2 bombers and from Sierra for sure, and then you explode it, okay? But you have to know that the boss doesn't, like, the hit from the bomb doesn't count as a hit. And if the bomb is on the boss and he recovers his shield, the bomb won't do any damage at all, okay? So I gave you some examples of units that can be useful for this. I will give you also a really good unit. It's a 3-star unit and it's the Light Harpo. Where is she? Let's check when she's awakened. I don't know why I can't find her. Oh, she's here. So you see that her 3rd skill attacks the enemy randomly 6 times, and since already you don't have guards on the boss, so all the 6 hit will go to the boss himself, and this skill can still go to 3 turns cooldown if you if you remove if you skill up the 3rd skill, it will go to 3 turns cooldown, okay? Here it's only 1 hit, and here it's 2 hits, okay? So you have 2 hits on the basic attack and 6 hits every 3 turn from her 3rd skill. So she's really so useful here, and I believe she has, like, not the best multiplier for sure, but she's good at, like, I believe she will be useful in the Necropolis dungeon, okay? I guess that's all about like the units that can be used there. I will just tell you quick things. So let's go here, and you see that already when you saw the update that the rage runes will be moved to the Necropolis, okay? So you are forced to be able to solo or like to auto already the Necropolis dungeon to be able to farm rage runes. But if you check the item drop now, the giants still drop rage runes for now. I believe later they will remove them, but if they remove them, I guess that they will fix, or like they will nerf the boss of the Necropolis already to be able to be auto-ed easier, okay? So if you want some rage runes, you can still go now and spam giants. Don't do dragons for now, just go for the giants and do too much of giants run to get your rage runes that you want for now, because later everything will be, like, all the rage runes will be moved to the Necropolis dungeon, okay? Something else, like, I'll tell you really small points about the boss. First, the monster that will be stolen after the shield is detonating is the one that has the highest damage, okay? So even if, let's say, you have 5 units, all of them are really nukers, let's say Sigma and Camila, Theomars and Perna and Shasun, okay? And all the 4 units hit and remove the shield, and then only Shasun makes the damage on the boss, that means that still Shasun will be taken as the unit to be a guard for the boss, not any other one, because all the others did almost, like, they did mainly 0 damage on the shield, and then Shasun did 1k, so the highest DPS here is the 1k from Shasun, so they will take her. So you need to be really careful with the speed, that only your squishier unit will be taken as a guard for the boss. For example, Sigma, as I showed you, because Sigma is so squishy and he does really huge damage. So when the boss takes him, it will be so easy to kill him and come back, okay? So don't try to use Perna, because if the boss takes Perna, you will have to kill Perna twice, and she will heal the boss each time for 10% of his HP, because, like, all the rune stats, like if your Perna is Violent Revenge, for example, she will still Violent and she will still Revenge, okay? If she has a passive to heal, she will heal the boss, and so on with everything. Like, for example, Shasun, if the boss takes Shasun, Shasun will heal the boss and she will give him attack buff, okay? So you need to be really careful with your speed of the team, okay? And I want to tell you that the stolen monster like takes his turn immediately. Like if you give him let's say Sigma, and Sigma doesn't have any like attack bar at all, like he doesn't have anything in his attack bar, he will still move first. Okay, let's talk about, I told you about the units that prevents from reviving. All of them works. For example, Mara, Raki or Jara, they will still prevent the boss from reviving. There is a notification while the screen is loading. It says that those skills doesn't work. So I'm not sure if it's like a bug or not. But normally they shouldn't work as the game stat. Okay. The dots and the bombs, they don't count as attack on the shield. So if you put 3 bombs on the shield while it has the 7 stacks, it will still be 7 stacks. Okay. And you need to be sure to debuff the boss, like you have to synchronize your speed to armor debuff him or attack, like reduce his attack speed, because you see he's so fast already. Okay, so you need to be able to reduce his like speed, because you can't reduce his attack bar. So the only way to prevent him from moving is reducing his attack speed. Okay, because you can't increase your own attack speed because there is a limit. Okay, but there is no limit for the attack speed of the boss. Like you can't, there is no limit to decrease the attack speed of the boss. Okay, so there is also one unit that I forgot about, and it's the Fire Bomber. The Fire Bomber has 3 hits on his first skill, 3 hits on his second skill, and 4 hits on the third skill. So it's really useful to use him here. I still don't know, like he can be only here a tank, for example, to remove the, like a fast tank, like you can exceed the maximum speed of like the speed here in this dungeon, and use him as a shield remover with a high DPS, for example like Sigma, and then you will be able to kill the boss. Okay. For the rune sets, don't use like don't use at all Despair runes or Swift runes, because Swift is useless. You don't need speed. Despair is useless. You can't stun him or do anything, and you will never have a problem to reach the boss. Okay, so in my opinion, all the rune sets that are really good here, you need the Violent sets and the Revenge. And Revenge here is really useful, especially if your unit hits multiple times on the first skill. For example, Shiva. If you have Shiva Violent Revenge, she hits 3 times, and then the boss hit her. Or for example, if the boss hit her, she will revenge and hit 3 times, and then her turns come, so she hits more 3 times, so that's 6 times. So she will remove the shield all alone already. Okay. I guess that's all. I'm not sure yet about teams that can auto-wait. I'm not sure if they will nerf it or change the boss strategy. It's not so hard to beat him, but like it's not easy also, but we still don't know, like it's something new to the meta, because everyone was like, for the giants or the dragons, you were like, yeah, we need high DPS. So much of the time on Dragons B10, for example, you are using a speed team with Vertoil and Bella to boost your attack bar and heal, and then Hua to reduce the attack bar of the boss, and Sigma as a nuker, for example, so you used to kill him so fast. Or for Giants B10, you used a still speed team, Orochi lead and double Lucians, for example, with attack buffer and armor debuffer, and you used to kill the giant really so fast, under 2 minutes or under 1 minute 30. Okay, but here it's kind of change of the meta, because they want you to use all the monsters that aren't used for the giants and the dragons. So like we still need to be a bit creative to start creating new teams, and then everything will be like, it will be the meta later. You will copy everyone, like what's the Necropolis team, it will be the same as everyone asking what is your Dragons B10 team, and you will start building those multi-hit units, and it will be easy to do, I guess. Okay, so I hope that I didn't forget anything. I guess that's all for today. If there is something I forgot, I will try to record again and add some things, or just type it on the Reddit thread or whatever. Okay, if you have any questions or you want any suggestions about a unit or something, you can drop me a comment and for sure I will reply to you. So we will stop here for today. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to leave your suggestions and your feedback about the video. Hit the like or the dislike button according to what you felt while watching the video. Okay, even if it's negative feedback, I will still appreciate if you drop a comment and tell me that I have something missing in the video or I did a mistake, and I will try to avoid this for in the next videos and try to improve them so that it pleases you more. Okay, so thanks in advance, and until the next video, bye.